Hey, thank you for clicking on this video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Groot, part of the Marvel Legends series for Thor: Love and Thunder, and I am Jason, also known as Ominous Prime. And let's go ahead and take a look at him here in the packaging. Still looks like it's kind of like adolescence, teen version of Groot here, not quite an adult yet. Looks like we get an extra hand here, possibly so he can hold this rifle. I believe he's going to be the one that's going to be using that. And you could also replace it, probably one of these hands here with this wooden tentacle thing. And it looks like we get Korg's body, or his upper torso anyways. And looking at the artwork here, there is Groot. And let's see, Groot. I am Groot. Enough said. We have the Build-A-Figure here for Korg, and obviously this is one of the parts that you need here. Comes with him, but here's the other sets that are required in order to build Korg. You don't need Thor apparently to get into building him here, although you can get Ravager Thor. And there's same artwork on this side. Let's go ahead and get this open and take a look at him. All right, there we go. We have him out of the packaging here. And he's not so great with the vocabulistics, but let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have here for accessories. And to start with, Thor, you need to go. Get out of the way. This is not your shot. We already did your video. Don't look at me like that. Get out of here. Go. Sorry about that. All right, so to start with, let's go ahead and look at the blaster. It's well detailed. There is no paint, or if it's painted, it's all painted the same color. But I'm gonna go with it's not painted. But there's a lot of sculpt work in here. It's not hollowed like you would see with a lot of the stuff that's being done with the Transformers as of late. But it does look pretty good. And there's a little hole there, so maybe you could do blast effects, but it doesn't look like they got it quite centered. But I'm not going to complain really about that. He does come with additional limbs, as it were. He has a replacement hand here. I would take that. This is to go ahead and use the gun. Looks like you got to get those fingers to wrap around the handle here. So with these weapons, what I do with the G.I. Joe figures is I tend to put the hands on the weapon first and then just plug the hand into the arm. Makes it a lot easier than trying to do it after the fact, especially with handles that are like this. And then we have the limb here that goes through a body, this one that gropes somebody. But it's actually pretty well sculpted, give it that. There's some paint here. Go ahead and add some needed detail. One of the things that you have to worry about with a character like Groot is he could become very bland looking despite having all the sculpt work done on him. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. There we go. Alright, kid. As you can see, they've done some paint work here. It's really subtle, but you can see he's still sprouting here. There's not much paint really on the rest of his body. There is a little bit of like a green wash that's done here, and some detail here for some vine work. It's really subtle. You have to really be looking for it in order to see it, and it may not be coming across on camera as well. But articulation wise on this guy, he's pretty much what you're going to get with the other figures. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here because he's a little bit different on the build, but he is on a ball joint here for his head, so he gets full 360. He can look up to there, not really down. He has a little bit of inquisitive tilts that he can do here. The arm can do a full 360, get about out to there. I don't want to push it too far because there's not a lot of, it's really thin, so I would be careful with manipulating that. You get rotation here and elbow bend. It's 90 degrees there. And you can go in and out here with the hands. Here at the abdomen, you get a rotation here, back bend, and slightly forward. So you get a little motion there. For the leg, you kick up to here, go back there, go out to here. There's no thigh swivel because of the way that this is cut. So down here is where they make the swivel, is actually at the knee. So at the knee, it's really tight here, so be careful. And you get about 90. And at the ankle, you get toe tilt down, toe tilt up. It's pretty generous actually. And the usual foot motion there. And swapping out the hands, you can get some, different kind of poses here. He's armed up better than I think he would be necessarily with the gun. All in all, I think it's a good version of Groot. I don't own any other version of Groot, so I can say clearly this is the best one that I have. And the last thing that I didn't look at was Korg's body here. Like I said, with the different ones, we're going to go and take a look at them once we have all the pieces unlocked, but this is where he stands at the moment. But there you have it. There's Groot, and let's go ahead and get him with some size comparisons here with the rest of the Ravager crew here. I'm guessing that's what they're going with for the movie. Again, I haven't seen the movie yet, but plan on looking at it. Be sure, if you're commenting, don't put any spoilers in the comment section. If you have any questions about this, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, that's going to pretty much do it here for the review. Do I recommend it? Sure. If you're looking to go ahead and get Groot, you could do far worse, I think. Although, I haven't owned any other Groot, so that's all I can say about that. Alright, well, have a good evening, and check you next time.